Not Italy. Singapore. Hello everyone and welcome back once again to Streamline Racing Series. We are here for the fourth round of the Tier 2 season here at the Marina Bay Street Circuit in Singapore. Yeah, I mean, fourth round of the season here, and what a dramatic race we could have in store. Close walls, 23 corners, 23 opportunities to get it wrong around the lap. So yeah, and the longest race of the entire season as well is a recipe for chaos. If he's here, I am joined today by league owner Dominant Square. Great to have you. Yeah, absolutely, and a decently sized 16 car grid as well. With the absence of that Hazard NFO for a very specific reason, he has been race banned due to continued poor driving standards last time out. In Belgium, there were some changes to the results. SDK Jake, who came out on top, was ultimately demoted to third as a result of 2 infringements at Les Combes, not leaving drivers enough space. SDK Freddy, his teammate, was promoted up to the win. CJ up to second as well. Communist MV was slapped with 10 seconds worth of penalties total as well, so he finished P5, but that is still pending appeal, I believe, as well. So yeah, drama last time out in Belgium, a lot of chaos, but ultimately the end of the race was rather spectacular to say the least as well, with a collision with Frutico Salam and Communist as well. Moving on to... Yeah. Yes, yeah, I was just going to mention that. I believe we have been told about heavy rain, so this could just get worse in in terms of chaos. So we'll have to wait and see. Yes. Yes, spot on. I completely forgot about, excuse me, about that scenario, but absolutely. At the moment, SDK Max on provisional pole position by about 0.3 of a second over Simon 37, and running wide there is Communist at turn 21. But he comes into the pit lanes. He's going to show them how it's done there, avoiding that outside curb. You can get penalised by the stewards for if you run wide and then cut back into the pit lane, as an example as well. Into turn 13, and the third of the 3 DRS zones. Somehow they've managed to squeeze in 3 DRS zones around this circuit. Now into turn 14, a small kink of 15 before trying to break in a straight line for the chicane of 16 and 17 as he uses a fair amount of curb there. It's been pretty neat and tidy from Simon 37M. Raise of the wall there, but he makes his way through turns 20 and 21. Now opens it up, sets himself up for the final 2 corners, turn 22 and 23. It's fairly neat. What's it going to be? It is enough for a provisional pole at the moment. 136.450. And he now has a 2/10 advantage over SDK Max. What on earth? I've just seen some bizarre game mechanics with Adam Fav. Blasts around the final corner, glitches back into the pit lane, but then back out onto the track again. A bit confused. It still says he's on the lap, like it's carried on his time over the previous lap as well. So what on earth is going on there? Yeah, rapid. Just trying to get it going again. Oh, up to P2, goes through to Coast Alarm by exactly half a tenth. He misses out there on provisional pole position. It was not to be in the end for Fruit Coast Alarm last week. He was the victim of that crash at Stavolo. He did take 2 points from the race. Aston Martin 2-3 at the moment, in between the two Red Bulls. So 2 Aston Martins there, splitting the Red Bulls. This should be a fascinating race if it is to stay this way. Let's go and have a look at SDK Freddy, who could put his Ferrari in the mix here as he rounds turn number 17 and then goes underneath the grandstand, a very unique feature of this Singapore street circuit, which sadly Formula 1 isn't able to race at once again this year due to the COVID pandemic. But SDK Freddy is enjoying it virtually here as he rounds the final corner. He now goes up into P4. GSR Riles was found over a tenth in the first sector, so he's looking to take that one back. Nicely done there through turns 10, 11 and 12. Now over the Anderson Bridge and into the hairpin of turn 13. Gets a nice exit there. And DRS open once again. Now 3.5 tenths up, so GSR Riles making significant gains in this lap, using all of the track there right up to the white line. Yellow flag, as I think there's a Williams going slowly. It's Communist MV just letting him through. This looks like an ever-bettering lap time from GSR Riles as he makes his way now into the final couple of corners. He's used all of his deployment, but it is still enough to beat his teammate by about 2/100ths of a second. GSR Riles, now the provisional pole sitter. Not long to go in this session. 2.5 minutes, in fact. That will be the benchmark now. He is, and here he goes through turn 10. We'll see how he takes turn 11. He's a bit wide of the inside apex. Should scrub him off no more than a tenth. He's a bit out of shape coming over the Anderson Bridge as well. And just quite a lot of wheel spin on the exit as well. As of sector 2 now, he's 8 tenths up. Obviously, his first lap time wasn't the best. He's currently a second off the pace, but this could well be enough, as it's a very technical final sector as well, which, as his first two sectors indicate, he should be gaining a lot of time. Is this now going to be the lap time which drivers have to chase into turn 20? It's neat through 21 as well, and now accelerating. Where's the limit of the corner? There it is. It's a lot slower than I used to remember the corner to be, but Communist MV, look how close it is between the top 4. GSR Riles, Simon 37M, Communist MV and Fruticos Alarm, the top 4, separated by about 7/100ths of a second. This is close stuff, and it's not over yet. I think GSR Riles is going for another one. Simon 37 on an outlap, Fruticos Alarm on an outlap, SDK Max as well. He's still in this fight. SDK Freddy, 2 tenths up in sector 2. What can SDK Freddy do here as he makes his way towards the final couple of corners once again. Oh, and he's got around. That is not going to be the lap for SDK Freddy. And sadly for him, at the final corner, he loses control of his Ferrari. And he's not able to improve. He's now going to be quite vulnerable of losing a couple of positions as well. Simon 37M on a lap time now. GSR Rivals has lost 4 tenths as it stands. Communist MV down on his time as well. I don't think this one is a meaningful flying lap. SDK Max quite wide at turn 10. Certainly see a lot more commitment through there. Certainly in Tier 1 tomorrow night, you'll really see a difference. SDK Max making his way now down towards turn 14, braking heavily. He's found time, which is going to be key. Fruitico's Alarm has done as well in the first sector. Simon 37M slightly down. GSR Riles now in the pit lane as well, so he's not able to improve. But remember, he did set his lap time quite early, and unsurprisingly, he didn't have the deployment or tyres left to beat that initial lap. SDK Max is going to be the next one to cross the line. Burning Mountain 17 pieces in the wall there. Communist MV is out of the session as well. And SDK Max rounding the final corner. He doesn't spin and he goes fastest. SDK Max 1 minute 36.293. That is seriously impressive. And Fruitico's Alarm. It's an Aston Martin 1-2 at the moment, but can Simon change that? No. It's an Aston Martin 1-2 and a Red Bull 3-4. And the times as well, the teammates are separated by so little. This could be an absolutely fascinating... Was that Adam Fav? I saw P3, but maybe my eyes are tripping. We'll see. P3 for the Scouser. Sorry, Guatemala. No, never mind. Anyway, Adam Fav, quite a shock at the end of qualifying here, but an Aston Martin 1-2. Now an AlphaTauri in P3, and that splits the Red Bull 3-4 up. They become a 4-5, and there's an AlphaTauri between the two teams. This should be a brilliant race. It's going to be full wet. Kind of loses the strategical element of it, which is, if this was a dry race, this would just be perfect. Communist MV sitting sweet in P6 as well. SDK Freddy in P7. And MNK Boy, GSR CJ Pants, and Haas Boomer rounding out the top 10. Chaz F1, QBR20 Joe, Y-Boy Lewis, Burning Man, who bent it at the end, Rita Cracker, and Raptor rounds off this 16-man grid. This should be great. Get your predictions in the live chat. And as you can see there, it is absolutely tipping it down. Always seems to be rain in play on the F1 2021 game. Full wets on all 16 cars, unsurprisingly, as we're green for the formation lap. It's a drastic change in conditions. We had a nice clear qualifying, but now the heavens have opened. It's pouring it down. Well, this is showing what's to come in the race as well. Raptor drifting around tail 3. It's now for a Romeo round. It's the formation lap, and we're seeing drivers spinning. Oh dear, Adam. It's his opportunity for Adam Fav to claim a great result today. He got P4 2 races ago at China. So he also got P5 in France and did not race the season opener. So best finish of the season, P4 for Adam Fav. I wonder if he can better that at least by 1 today. Oh, and Adam Fav has stopped. Oh my. And Freddie might have made contact with Chaz there, or the other way round. So both Ferraris are disqualified. CJ Pants and Burning Man as well disqualified. I'm not looking forward to lap 1. It's going to be a long one, that's for sure. 31 laps of... Oh no. 31 laps of full wet conditions. Oh my god. And an Alpine struggling. This is going to be... That was perhaps the longest formation lap I've ever seen. I've got some food. This is why I avoid tier 2, because I've always got food. But today I don't mind, because I can get through it in the hour and a half this race is going to be. Like F1 driver says, it is going to be over an hour of racing. That's for sure. Absolutely. Imagine a 100% race. But I think we're just about ready. Final car pulling into their grid slots now, as the 5 red lights now come on ahead of the drivers with an Aston Martin front row. And... oh, I think Adam Fav disconnected or something. So if you could... What? Safety car! What the hell? And it's lights out and a Wavy safety car! Oh no! Oh no, it's... Are you kidding me? Oh! Are they under... Do the drivers see this? Is this a restart? Is this a safety car start? What is going on? Are drivers racing? They're certainly not at the back. They're all bunching up. I mean... There is a safety car out on track. I mean, it's changed nothing. I mean, it's been fairly clean. There's still overtakes being made, which I don't recommend. How? I've never seen anything like this. How does this happen? This is going to be well over an hour at this point. Because if we do need to restart, which I'm not sure... I cannot believe what I've just seen. Maybe, is it a safety car for some and some it's not? I mean, that's what I'm thinking as well, but surely everyone could see the safety car and the fact that there's a literal train. They would have figured it out by now. Yeah. I mean, this is funny. I could sit here and watch this all day and what could happen. Burning Man can see a safety car. We're getting live feeds from the main chat and the Twitch chat. Burning Man can see a safety car. He's down in 12th. But Mylander leads the SRS Grand Prix. How does this happen? This is going straight on my Twitter after this. I better get 300 likes for this. This has never been seen before, surely. That is a whole lap of Singapore behind Burn Mylander. This driver's coming into the pits. I wonder if this will go in, though, because we've only had the one penalty. Adam Fav, yeah, he's breaking the lobby. He's breaking the lobby. I think people are now seeing this unfold in the main chat and are now coming to watch. How have you spun? How have you spun, Freddy? If this was a genuine known feature that the safety car could start the race, I wouldn't mind, because this is probably realistic conditions for that start to happen. But no, it's not that at all. My chips are cold. Sorry, fries. They are freezing. I do think we might too, because Adam is still out there. If everyone agrees, we'll restart. Nah, don't restart. F that. This is sick. The thing is, I feel like drivers want to know what's going to happen. If we get racing again and it's fine, I don't see why we have to restart. I think we'll wait till the end of lap 3. We'll wait till the end of lap 3, I think. I think that's fair, because we usually see the safety car go in. I really want to see what happens, though. This is funny. Yeah, I agree. No, I agree, Blue Goggy. There was no other cause for that safety car. But the thing is, it came out before the rest of the grid got underway. Which does not happen. That's not normal. That doesn't happen. Adam's gone. Stay gone. Is white boy Lewis gone around? Oh, the thing is, it will wait until SDK Freddy tries to catch up. So it might be a late call. The thing is, we could just call this race checkered flag and give everyone half points. Yeah. Safety car is in this lap. We're racing. We're actually gonna race. This is brilliant. It's happening. Limbs in the away end. Sorry, Americans don't understand that. I'm just being horrible to Americans now. I don't mean this. Who's looking forward to some racing? The lights are out on that Mercedes, oh my god, Aston Martin safety car. And we are... I wonder. Hasboomer has hit Reese Cracker, I believe, or the other way round. But Fruticos Alarm is racing. I believe it's green flag, but prepare for chaos. As MNK Boy goes down the inside of GSR Riles. They're wheel to wheel through the first corner, running wide. There is GSR Riles. He's got to make a safe re-entry. He now rejoins in P5 behind Hasboomer as well. We're still racing cleanly for the time being as Chaz and Raptor go side by side. They make contact. Raptor coming off worse there. Maybe it's soon time for intermediates then, as Jamie Burning Man has gone round as well. And down towards turn 6 we go. Fruticos Alarm still in the lead. I think that's him racing. It didn't look like it at the start, but I think it's fair to say we can race as Joe goes around. These are just normal antics at this point. Crazy scenes here. Oh! They don't deploy VSCs for that. Oh, and around goes Reese Cracker as well. Wet weather antics taking place now. And Communist has gone round again. I don't think he made the corner at turn 14. And side by side between Max and Y-Boy Lewis as well. Y-Boy Lewis cutting across there. Simon 37M. SDK Max! Oh, it's a pile-up! Almost, someone certainly hit him. Virtual safety car. Oh! God. Yeah. You know what? Fruity and CJ. Oh, that's going to be disappointing for them. And for the second time in 5 laps, Burnt Mylander leads the Singapore Grand Prix. I cannot believe this. They will certainly lose all of their positions as well. I cannot believe what we've just witnessed. I don't know whether to take this game seriously. Thanks, Sam. Literally being called a slag by year 9. That can get you expelled at my school. So please do not send this into my school. What, the SLAG word? Oh, fair enough. That's a red line matter. That's what we call it. But yeah, Fruity and CJ are going to drop all the way to the back here. If they do choose to pit on this lap. By the way, yeah, I've just noticed Adam is 6th. He's not even in. Yeah. Which is sad, because I'm sure he would have done well. Into the pits comes Fruity, and into the pits comes CJ Pants as well. They are going to go in for the intermediate tyres and watch the positions tumble as MNK Boy leads. Mr. Fav. There he is. Damari Gray. Oh. That was inside the safety car, I'm convinced. Yeah, I see it on the stream. MNK Boy was inside of Burn Mylander. Adam Fav is 4th. He can rejoin the race in 4th here, despite literally breaking the entirety of the game. 23 of you watching. I don't think we've seen viewership like this all season. And you know why? Because this is chaos. It's also friends only, Adam. I mean, yeah. Somehow there's no DNFs. Burning Man's in for a wing change. Good lettuce, I have to say. Crispy. Good. This may well be the longest race we've ever had. What was the previous race? I know it was at Singapore. Certainly in a wet race for safety cars. Oh, Simon. Oh, Simon. I don't think Adam can get back in. I'm pretty sure it's friends only. Not again. There was an F sign there, by that Marshall post. Kind of. There's another one! And another one! Can everyone have... Can we have an F in the chat for Adam Fab in this race? He's absolutely broken the race. He can't get back in. DN Army, yeah, we're gonna. But can we just get an F in the chat for Adam Fav? Crazy scenes, to reiterate. If you have not seen what happened at the start, because I know we've picked up a lot more new viewers since that moment at the start. This is why I want to not rebrand, but put these things on Instagram. Because the thing is, it's genius. I get 1,000 likes by... I get 1,000 likes for, like, calling out Codemasters and funny things, and then SRS gets more drivers, because I'll leave the at in the, you know. It's genius. This is not about me, though. There's just nothing else to talk about. Basically, at the start, by the way, your mic is, like, making as much noise as the in-game rain, which isn't making any noise. Yeah, a safety car was deployed before the start of the race. I don't need to say anything more, but the safety car is in again this lap. It's our second safety car of a possible 5, I believe. I'm surprised everyone's stuck with us, to be honest. This is incredible. Wait, can nobody hear square?
My audio. That is my bad.
Oh my god! Oh!
It's been a while, I'm very sorry.
It's all good. I had it for a whole race the other week in WOR. I was just talking to myself.
Very sorry,
however
very
many laps
sorry.
it
Hello
was.
everyone.
Bruh!
And
We
they're
are
going,
racing
they're
once
going.
again. Green, as here we go. Haas Boomer down the inside of GSR Riles. Haas Boomer has had 2 very good restarts. Can he get the move done into turn 1 as they go down through turn 2 and on to turn 3? Haas Boomer's loose. He sticks his nose in on the inside of 3. Communist MV getting a good restart there as well. He's already back up into 4th place. After, on the first restart, he had a lot of trouble. And here we go then, Communist MV slipstreaming Haas Boomer. It just looks like, oh, he now has the speed. Haas Boomer covers him off ever so slightly. Perhaps lucky he didn't get any wing damage there as Haas Boomer runs wide and through goes Communist MV.
MNK got quite an incredible start. He's already 1.4 ahead of Riles.
MNK boy who's back in action today. He's now got no spray or anything in front of him, so that's a big advantage to have. Chaz F1 having a look around the outside at turn 10 on Y-Boy Lewis. Don't think that was ever going to work there. I don't think he was actually trying a move, but... Why didn't I get a drink? I'm so stupid. There'll be another safety car eventually. I need to...
Certainly did get drier though.
We might well be on slicks, I wonder, at some point in this race. And around goes, I believe that's Chaz F1. Someone else was certainly involved in that, as Chaz slices off his entire front wing. There's a yellow flag now in Sector 3. We are dreading another safety car, but we are back to green flag running. We're about to start lap 9. We have completed a full lap of racing. And we're actually getting a race here.
I believe that's our second full lap of racing then.
Reese Cracker and Haas Boomer is kicking off around the final corner, turn 23. This is going to continue into turn 1 as Reese Cracker goes up the inside. He keeps his nose in into 3, and that's really nicely executed. Oh, and he almost loses the back end of his McLaren. He does keep it going. Haas Boomer still having a little look. He's going to have a nice slipstream. Reese Cracker now has nobody in front of him for 3 seconds. Up the road. So here comes QBR20 Joe as well. Yellow flag. Is that Raptor? Well done if you predicted Raptor crash. Bingo on lap 9 in Sector 1. As Y-Boy Lewis, Adam Fab's in there as well.
Sorry to interrupt, but SDK Freddy's just gone on to the mediums.
Eh? Oh, he has.
I'm not sure that's the right call.
It stopped raining. It stopped raining.
Wow.
I mean, the race would probably be over by now in a normal circumstance.
At least near the end, yeah. I'm honestly proud. We have no DNF so far.
I'm really impressed.
Very
well done,
impressive.
Tier 2.
Oh, Freddy smacked
And yellow
the wall.
flag. Has he gone? Oh no.
No, that's Chaz around.
Oh, fair enough then. Freddy's surviving at the moment. I think he's actually gaining time, but it is on probably a damaged Raptor. So that means nothing.
I think he's done something very similar to this before. I forget what race it was. But he timed pit stops perfectly, and I'm pretty sure he ended up with a podium on that. So maybe he's just done the same thing right here.
Reese Cracker is going in.
Well,
As is
everyone
Riles and Communist. MNK boy, who built up a mega lead, is going to stay out. I don't think he'll lose the lead as a result by staying out another lap, but Riles onto the hards. We're going on to slicks.
Wow. I did not expect that, especially seeing how heavy the rain was.
Let's see how Freddy does. I think he's too far behind, unfortunately, to benefit from any of this. But the majority of the grid go on to hards, with Y-Boy Lewis being the exception. And he goes on to the medium tyres. GSR Riles is the lead hard runner. I wonder if he can benefit here. It looks dry. It looks bone dry, in fact. Singapore does dry quickly from previous experience.
Oh, Jazz F1 actually went on to fresh inters, although he is quite far behind, so I don't know if that's gonna matter too much. If going on inters do seem to be a lot slower. It's definitely dry now.
Yeah, absolutely. There's no question about this decision at the moment.
Ooh, someone's around. Jazz F1.
Should be seeing MNK Boy head into the pit soon. Then we start to see what he's gained or lost. I think he's lost at least 2 or 3 seconds, MNK Boy. Let's go back and watch him. Chaz F1 becomes DNF number 1. And surprisingly, it's taken 10 laps.
And it wasn't even on track as well.
That's good. Exactly. MNK Boy does not speed into the pit lane. Simon 37M and CJ Pants will follow shortly, but I think Riles has got this.
I believe the reason why Simon or CJ didn't come in were to avoid a double stack, but I honestly think the double stack might have been worth it.
Simon's got 8 seconds of penalties.
Riles is going to take the lead here.
On the exit. It's going to be close, and Riles has got it. But MNK Boy on the inside, no, that corner on the inside there is just too slow. And GSR Riles showing us some of his genius.
I would say Freddy probably did the best with timing the pit stop, because he's already passed Raptor. Unfortunately for him, he was just way too far behind to catch anyone else ahead. However, if someone up front did pit when he did, I believe they would be in the lead by a good 5 seconds, honestly.
Absolutely. Y-Boy Lewis crossing the pit exit white line. Nice to see the game penalising these things that, if not otherwise done so by the game, we would be. So that's a very clear thing written in the weekly race director notes done by Graham. Certain entry and exit procedures that the drivers should do, because that can obviously be a huge factor. That can cause a lot of really unnecessary collisions and stuff. So, game doing it for us.
Forward to this quite a lot, considering how close the qualifying was.
Riles with the fastest lap, but MNK Boy is not doing too badly either. Joe and Communist all snatching the fastest lap as well. That's not surprising. Through to coast now as well. Max. Oh wait, that's a penalty.
Hector also.
That's a penalty as well for his crack, yeah.
I believe that's. Oh, Y-Boy Lewis, Freddy side by side down in 13th and 14th. Freddy's gonna let him by.
The clash of the two clans, Y-Boy and SDK. There's, I believe, Fruity has got past Reese Cracker.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure if the DRS is enabled just yet. I didn't quite see if it is.
Oh no, it is. Freddy did have DRS on Lewis, I've just seen, so DRS is enabled. Must have missed that.
I'm trying to think who we should watch here, because obviously it's a bit stale in terms of overtaking. Let's just watch Max. Let's see how he goes around trying to overtake Hasboom. He's 3/10 behind at the moment. Does have a penalty to his name. He's getting a bit loose there as well. Freddie and White Boy Lewis are continuing to battle, but that's for 13th place, miles off any points at the moment. But there's still a long, long way to go. We've been live for 45 minutes, and we're on lap 12 of 31.
Max smacked the wall twice, actually. No damage, but definitely struggling. MK Boy with the fastest lap.
MK Boy's flying now. He may well be on Riles soon for the race lead, but Fruity's ticking on nicely as well. He's not yet within DRS range of this current train. He's got good pace. The man who qualified second. Qualifying has gone out the window for now. Means nothing in race pace. It means nothing after the opening laps that we've had. Add a ping. Okay. Okay, thanks Expelo. An update on Adam Fab's internet in just a moment as Communist MV here. Is he going to get the move done into turn 10? We'll see them emerge. And Communist MV, that's some commitment. Back to Adam Fab's internet. Download speed, not available. Upload speed, not available. Packet loss, 14%. Ping, 3,642.
I believe that's the highest I've ever seen.
I've never seen
I've seen
internet.
I think I've seen ping around 2,000 before, but wow. That is probably, that's got to be at least one reason why he can't join back, right? At least one.
Yeah. I don't think he's even got internet.
I don't know.
With that ping.
Wow.
I think that's got to go on the Twitter. That's just brilliant. But Fruitico's alarm.
Might have to start back
past
the
GBL20 Joe now as well.
context SRS back up. That is some
Oh
internet.
no. We do see some funny stuff when people are trying to send in internet tickets though. Can you just send us some evidence of your internet, please? It's fine. No, show us. Here you go, and shows us that it's all good page. It is ridiculous what we see sometimes, but we just guide them through those things. It's all good. Adam, let me guess, you're on mobile data right now in the Twitch chat, because there's no way your internet... I don't think your AI is going to win, Adam.
If it does win, I will give him double the points. I'll give him 50 points for a win, if the AI does win.
I'm tempted to triple it.
Triple?
Oh,
alright.
What a move there from Simon. Going around the outside of CJ Pants at turn number 7, I believe that was. But let's go back to the battle for the race lead between GSR Riles and MNK Boy.
MNK is showing some impressive speed. I believe this is his first race since round 1 as well. And we're nearly halfway through. Who would have thought that would have came so much quicker after the rain.
SDK Max quite close to the back of Hasboomer as well. MNK Boy now has the DRS flap open. He's flying at the moment, the House driver. It's going to be one happy Hungarian if he takes the race lead. Joe into the pits. He must have some damage now. He's lost an awful lot of time, an awful lot of positions as well.
There's a wing change and mediums.
Here goes MNK Boy. He's going to go to the outside of turn 6, wheel to wheel between the House and the Red Bull. Is MNK Boy going to get it done? Because he's got the inside line into turn 7. MNK Boy.
Oh, the switchback.
Wide, and GSR Riles comes through with a switchback, and he now tries to go round the outside. He's got it done. GSR Riles gets the place back. That is smart thinking from the Red Bull driver. Saw he was going to go wide. Takes the cut back.
That was an incredible switchback.
Great racing, I have to say as well. It's nice to see that drivers are playing nicely. Often in these situations, you'll see several DNFs, people getting impatient because the race has taken pretty much a long time to start. This is now going to be our fight across the next 16 laps. Oh! That's a chili. Oh my god. Right. Oh my god, that's horrible. Okay, we're good. I always feel foul of these things when commentating. It's horrible. But I thought I'd do tier 2. And here we are. That's the result. But MNK boy, he's got the straight line speed once again, and this should be a far easier pass. They're not going to be going side by side into turn 6, as MNK boy now has the lead. He's just got to watch himself. Don't make the same mistake this time. He has one slightly wide, but he does keep the position. Something going on further. Oh, it's Adam. Never mind. Yeah, that's Adam losing positions.
Oh, Boy Lewis is around as well, as he was trying to pass Adam.
How do you fail to pass a ghosted car?
I believe he spun on the exit of turn 3. Oh!
Freddie's out.
Gone straight on.
The strategic master of this race so far, as praised by the Twitch chat and by ourselves. Is this going to be a safety car? Is this going to be safety car number 3? I don't think it is. He's quite out of the way there.
That's
great.
Interesting. I missed what happened. I just saw the yellows and the Ferrari off. Not entirely sure.
MNK boy starting to pull away. Breaking news, Raptor is now a lap down.
What's new?
Communist MV on SDK Max is a dumb move. Further back, look at this. Burning Man with the corner cut there as Simon. Oh, and Reese Kraku, who wanted to pull into the pit. No! And around goes CJ Pants as well.
Oh my.
That all started from Reese Kraku.
And he spit in the
decision
pit
making,
lane.
I have to say. There was a car on his left, and he decided to swerve left, I believe, to try and come into the pit lane. That is a no-no. Joe with the fastest lap on fresh mediums. Yellow flag in sector 3. Boy Lewis, I think, limping into the pit lane as well.
He's retired.
Yep.
So that's 3 retirements. All in the dry, by the way. We didn't have a single rain retirement.
I mean, all of those wet laps were almost under
This
safety
is true,
cars.
this is true. But even then we saw probably more spins than we've seen in the dry.
I think this has just been prime time Saturday evening or afternoon entertainment. I still cannot just put into words what has happened. I just recommend watching about probably 10-15 minutes into the stream. You'll see what occurred in this one.
Really funny start to this race under the safety car.
Oh, SDK Max dramatically
really
stops
struggling.
almost.
He's really been
Stopped
struggling.
almost down the main straight, and
Oh.
then just lets Fruity through. Oh, and
And he's been doing that every lap. I was watching him, he was following Haas Boomer for a while, but he just couldn't pass him because he kept oversteering on exits of turns or quite literally anything that could go wrong. Hitting a couple walls here and there, and eventually just lost the second. That's how Communist was able to catch up. Yeah, he's just been struggling this whole time.
I think Communist may have just had a chat with the board, but I don't think he's got any front wing damage. You do get away with some things, but not others. Communist has got a tough job to pass Hasboomer, who has been driving really well, I must say. Hasboomer is Both of his restarts have been very good. As Communist, look at that, braking really late. That compromises his exit though. And so this will not be an overtaking opportunity into 14. Can I get everyone penalties for lap 1 thing? No, you can shut up, Adam. Communist now right on the back of Hasbuma. I have to say, I'll be very surprised if he doesn't get this done in towards turn 6. Sorry, turn 7. Can't count my corners, apparently. I kept saying turn 6, it's turn 7. And we have a yellow flag. I believe, is that Frutico's alarm around? It is, and that is a crucial spin in this race. As Will Communist Envy go down the inside. Yes, he does at turn 1. That is a great
off. He's going
pull it off.
He's just rejoined right into him. And
he always goes around, he saves it.
Communist will hold the position though.
There'll certainly be a couple of questions asked about that one. Be very surprised if one of them hasn't got damage. Hasbula still has DRS and what looks like an intact front wing.
He's going to bring Max to the back of him once again.
I have to say as well, MNK boy now 3 seconds in the lead.
Wow. Did he start on pole or was that someone else? I believe it was MNK, right? Or no,
Max started on pole because Aston Martin.
Right. Aston Martin, Communist, and then the Red Bulls. So where has he started then? And then, where was he in qualifying then? Because he's been showing incredible pace during this race.
I think he might have put it 6th.
He's up 7
we'll have a look on the position. Okay, so P8.
Yeah.
Fair play to LNK boy. He's driven a very dominant race now that he's got past GSR-Rs. He did make the error of pitting just a lap later, but as the lead car, you know, it's kind of like a Lando Norris situation. He wanted to just hold it out for a bit longer. In terms of weather, it was the opposite sort of situation, but you know what I mean, as the lead car, if you get it wrong, you get it wrong, but it's recovered from that, which is the main thing. SDK Max is leading all over the place, trying to find a route past Hasbuma, who's now fallen 2 seconds behind Communist Envy after that battle at turn 1. SDK Max in the slipstream, hope for the DRS as well. Max defends to the inside, this should be an easy pass.
Hasbuma sticking it up there, he's gonna spin Max.
And I was meant to say that Hasbuma was defending that one, not Max, but in doing so, he spun around the Aston Martin. And SDK Max has got to do it all over again now, start reworking the gap. That now removes any on-track battles. Which is a shame. A safety car is going to bunch this field up. Watch MNK boy for a bit. We'll see how he's driving. Frutico's alarm now within a second of Hasbuma.
Max is pulling into the pits as well. Wonder if he's got damage. Oh, he's gonna retire.
He's retired.
Really?
From that position, that's surprising.
He didn't even have damage.
No.
That's odd.
We can't say the spin caused him to DNF, because it certainly didn't.
Price Crackers around. Struggling to get back on track as well. There he goes. Nope, he's spun it again.
That's a shame. But I think we've got through to Coast Alarm looking to make a move. Certainly had his eyes on trying to force Asboomer into a mistake. He's got a good run over the Anderson Bridge, over the river here at Marina Bay. Not to be this time. There's a DRS zone here. Very unlikely that you make a move here unless a significant pace difference, and Fruity goes down the inside, and that was
silly. That was silly. But yeah, Explo did make a good point. Max could have had side pod damage from Hospital, so like that's probably it.
I often forget about side pod.
I do as well.
It's just not something you see visually as well.
It's not something that I would retire over to as well, because in China, 2 weeks ago, I had side pod damage for final, like, 10 laps. Ooh, that's on track.
Is it going to be the safety car that wipes out MNK Boys' 5.4 second lead? It's a pretty dangerous position.
I'm surprised
there.
That's not even a VSE.
Green flag?
Wow.
There you go.
Hey then.
But MNK Boy really... He's got to nurse it now. There's still actually quite a long way to go in the grand scheme of things. Here goes Fruity. Runs wide. But a great move there, you have to say, from Fruity, as he now needs to chase down about 4.5 seconds to get in the 3-second penalty range of Communist. But I do feel like that could be appealed! And there's a big crash down the back straight. As into the wall goes QBR20 Joe, trying to overtake Burning Man. Flicked onto that just at the right time to see that happen.
Burning Man's crashed ahead of him as well. That's going to bring out the VSC.
Virtual safety car. I'm very surprised that's not a full safety car. That's a lot of debris from now 3 or 4 crashes that we've had. So surprising that we haven't seen a full safety car been deployed.
Burning Man just put more debris on the track. He's struggling.
And we're green. So again, I mean, surprisingly, not another safety car. That's probably a good thing. Oh,
it's really struggling. Moss Boomer's gonna pit. Smart from him. He's been struggling on those hards.
Yeah.
And on the soft, see what he can gain.
Should only going on there.
Position to Simon.
Front wing change as well.
Ah, that's probably what caused him to pit then.
We'll see if there's any damage to that rear wing or anything on Jamie Burning Man. Stop saying Jamie Burning Man. He's limping into the pits. I think this might be race over for him. There's no way only that front wing is damaged. Joe comes in as well. He took a whack on the front and rear, pretty much.
I wouldn't have retired, because if he just stayed in the race, he at least got the point. 1 point.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
But...
Oh, Fruity is right on the back of Communist.
Oh, wow, when
and
that
how
happened.
this 7-second gap has dramatically closed already as Fruity takes P3, but runs wide and hits the wall, and Communist Envy is looking to get back through here as they go through the kink of turn 15, and he backs out, yeah.
Oh, he's tapped the back, he's nearly got around. That's going to lose him a lot of time. No damage to Communist that I see.
Raptor is going to get a point being lapped down.
Hey, stay in the race and you get points still.
That's commitment.
Yeah.
And Communist Envy does come into the pit, so although I see nothing on the front wing, there's certainly something wrong with the Williams.
Is he going to retire too, or is he just going to go to soft? I don't believe
Burning Man got rear wing damage, obviously.
Okay.
He's confirmed, which you can't see.
Yeah. I don't know why you can't see.
There is a front wing change.
Wow, okay.
It was probably lime. It was probably
Must
just
have
that
been.
bad to drive with.
And he's put on mediums. Osterman's gonna I think he's gonna get the position on Communist out of the pit lane. Yep.
This could be an interesting battle to try and watch. But 2.4 seconds separate those two. It's going to be a quiet end to this race, unfortunately, because it looked quite promising that MNK Boy and Riles were going to be a lot closer. Fruity, unfortunately, had a spin, and SDK Max was tapped around as well. There were a lot of other contenders that could have been in this one. Simon a long way back, unfortunately, as well. Adam had so much potential in this race. A great qualifying. Oh, MNK Boy was getting loose there.
No, Adam, you would go last as a DNR.
Yeah. So actually, Raptor gets 2 points. As it
So,
stands.
oh yeah, that's true, that's true. So Burning Man will get 10th, then he will grab a point.
I don't know how long this race has been so far. I might try and work it out quickly, how long this race has been, but...
I believe Communist is catching Haas Boomer. Haas Boomer did just put on a fastest lap, though.
Fastest lap, yeah.
Maybe not. Just looks closer than he was before. Haas Boomer is right on the back of CJ now, though. Sector 3, that's a Haas around, that's Joe.
Unless it's MNK Boy, which I highly doubt. Yeah, he's going into turn 14 at the moment. Hasboomer still having a look at what he's up to. And what he's up to. Oh,
right there.
Raptor! Oh no! And here goes Hasboomer. Surely not into turn 10! He's going to go around the outside, but surely he's going to be squeezed into the wall. They go wheel to wheel for the time being. But CJ stays ahead, but look at the difference in grip. Hasboomer, surely he's going to make the move into turn 14.
Well, CJ loose on the exit. Oh, Hasboomer looked for it, but also got a little bit of oversteer.
And down the inside goes Hasboomer into a closing gap.
That's not...
CJ punches in the wall.
CJ defended to the inside, and Hasboomer still went down the inside. And at Singapore, there's really no room to even attempt doing that. That's going to give Communist both positions. He's up to P5.
Yeah. Let's say thanks very much for that yellow flag.
That's Raptor again.
You've not got long to go.
5 more
I've
laps.
worked out the formation lap to be well over 2 minutes 30 seconds. This race has now been about 50 minutes long, so I don't think we're going to reach an hour. I think we'll be close.
It won't be the longest race, yeah. Maybe this might be the second longest, though. Not sure.
I'm just surprised so many people. Whoa! Oh!
There's no wing on that car. Oh, through the tunnel before the hairpin, he clipped the inside wall, and that sent him spinning. From P3...
Simon's gonna claim a podium, surely.
Well, I'm actually not sure about that. Nah, never mind, he probably will. Pretty will probably put on the sauce, though. But I don't know if that's gonna give him enough. Simon should be on for the podium, yeah. Pretty will probably be back towards Communist now, then. See a battle between those two again. Hopefully not ending how it did in Belgium.
Into pits comes Fruitico's alarm. Surely now for soft tyres, Raptor gets a penalty. Don't worry, Raptor, it will all be okay. You're nearly there. Somehow he hasn't DNF'd. Has he gone again? Oh my
Yes, he
God.
has. He's not even gonna beat Adam's AI.
He's a lap down from Adam's AI.
That's the
How is
fastest
that even
lap.
possible?
Wow. Fruity put on mediums, did he not? Surely he had softs.
Probably used all of them in qualifying.
Yes, though.
So it was fully dry.
He'll actually be backed by CJ Pants.
Should now be Simon's podium in the bag and a double podium for Red Bull, which obviously Riles crashed out last week. It was a big blow. FR was reserving. He didn't have the greatest of races, picking up 20 seconds for resets alone.
Yeah. Then I believe another 5 for another incident. He had 25 seconds of penalties in total. That was not great for him at all. Otherwise, he didn't look too bad in the race. CJ just unable to catch up to the fresh mediums. I'm not sure we'll see any other battles.
I've also just realised the title's wrong. It's round 5.
No, it's round 4. Belgium was round 3 because we missed Austria here in Tier 2. I believe it's round 4, right?
We've had Hungary, France,
Hungary,
China,
France, China,
Belgium.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've done the results wrong too then. I put round 3 for
Yeah.
Belgium, so that's my bad. Forgot about Hungary. Sorry.
It's alright, we can always change that after. Nobody noticed anything. It's not like it's affected the viewership or anything. It's not like people search up round 5 of SRS. But not
At
long
least I
to
would
go.
hope not. That's...
The roller coaster is nearly over.
Yep. 3 more laps to go. 6.8 second lead for M&K. It's been the same for quite a while now. As it just went to 7 seconds as I say that, alright?
Yeah. I mean, fair play to MNK, boy. This is one of the most flawless drives of Singapore I've ever seen. And he's done so in incredibly strange and challenging circumstances. Simon with a great recovery, as usual with him. You know, he doesn't give up. Good little racer is Simon. And
I believe he's new to the league this season, right?
he might have been
maybe at the end of
last season.
Not sure.
Yeah,
but
yellow flag in sector 3. Oh, Raptor has had a big off there, crossing the start-finish line. MNK boy is about to lap Adam Fav's AI. It's a sad moment, ladies and gentlemen.
F's in
Adam
chat
Fav
again.
is almost a lap down. I mean, Adam's AI has been flawless, other than ruining everything at the start. But I'm so surprised we didn't have to restart.
I'm still a bit confused on if we should have or not, I'm not gonna lie. Because... I mean... I believe we were good.
I think it was a good thing that we had that rolling start.
Yeah. It was interesting for sure. 3% on the fastest lap.
He may well catch Hasboom up.
He is gaining.
Yeah, it was tier 4 last season, Simon.
Okay. He's made major improvements then.
I mean, technically, he's still at the bottom tier.
Well, he's at the top of it though, so...
Yeah, that's true. He's done exceptionally well this race. And in general, to be honest. This is why Red Bull are leading the Constructors' Championship.
CJ's just gone in for softs. I believe he was already behind Fruity, so he's probably just gonna go for a fastest lap attempt for the extra point.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, Joe might get on the back of him, but the soft should just take him flying away.
I'm really looking forward to interviews. Because I feel so bad for them. They've sat through an hour of a confusing start. MNK boy's been quite lonely. Riles has been quite lonely since MAK boys started running away. Simon
Yeah,
is now lonely.
yeah, he got lonely towards
Oh,
the end.
Fruity! Oh, and Hasboomer as well. The two have come together, which was odd considering where they are on the
And
racetrack. How did they
Boomer's
come
having
together there?
really hard time getting it straight again.
Check pens. There you go. Simon has 9 seconds. Communist MV with 3 seconds.
Oh!
Is now within range. Almost.
The commies could
There
steal
he
this
is.
podium. There he goes.
Expelo's heart is broken here as he sees this gap.
I totally forgot about that. I'm not gonna lie.
I didn't realise he had 9 seconds.
I didn't know that either. Wow.
I think CJ has managed to bottle his outlap
Oh,
on his
he
fastest
has.
lap attempt.
Joe's just
And
taking the
loses
position.
to Joe.
So maybe that...
Simon may not get the podium.
Communist is catching a lot. The fresh medium's just way better than the hards. CJ's got the position back on Joe, though. So he still has the chance to get that extra point he was looking for. Yeah, I believe Communist might have the podium, then he's still gaining. What's that? The yellow is on the wrong side of the track. Raptors are round, but it's... Put the yellow in the other side of Sector 2. Or that's Sector 3, actually.
Oh dear. You can't even get around. Just reset, Raptor. Your penalty will still count for this race. You might as well just reset, mate. Anyway, but MNK boy, I'm so pleased to say, is on the final lap of this 31-lap Singapore Grand Prix. He leads now by 9.5 seconds.
He really put on the pace right at the end there. Wrapped her around again. Wait, I actually think the yellow flag was on the correct side of the track. I think it had his dot on the wrong side of the track.
Oh, right. Yeah, because it was going into the right hand.
How has that happened?
Yeah.
And he's gonna bring it into the pits. Please don't retire. You might
You're
as well
so close,
just finish
Raptor.
it.
But MNK boy has just a sector to go, and he is going to become a Tier 2 race winner. For, I believe the first time this season.
Yes, it would be.
Yeah.
Raptor's not retiring. I actually think he wants to go for a fastest lap, but
This is his first appearance of the season. I've only just realised
I thought
that.
he raced race 1 in Hungary.
Apparently not, according to the
He's
standings. But
slowing down.
MNK boy is slowing down. I think he's going to come home with a formation with Joe. MNK boy wins the Singapore Grand Prix and his first appearance of the season. What a race, what a drive. GSR Riles, the championship leader, comes home to take a very big P2. Simon 37M, unfortunately, is going to fall victim of losing the podium via penalties. Simon crosses the line. An excellent race in P3, but Communist MV will say thank you very much. And his P3 is enough to just keep the championship going. I think it's actually really close. We've not seen updated from Belgium. I think it's actually really close in the championship now. So both of GSR Riles and Communist MV getting on the podium there. How has Fruity got a 20-second time penalty?
After he finished the race, by the way.
I don't think it will mean anything. 5 tenths.
He's already finished the race.
That's strange. Simon P4, Fruity P5, Hasboomer P6, CJ bottled any chance of a fastest lap. Unless he got it while... Which one is it? It's that one. No, Fruity Coast Alarm takes fastest lap and an additional point. And he gets a penalty as well on his final tour of the circuit. Adam Fav finished at the moment as well. Joe with no front wing is going to get to the end as well, as will Raptor. Perhaps congratulating the race winner. The race leader on his in-lap managed to lap him again. Is Raptor 3 laps down? Raptor has been lapped 3 times around Singapore. Let's get the top 3 in the party then. believe I invited the wrong MNK boy earlier
Oh boy.
to the lobby before we started.
Fractor spun before he's gotten
Let's
across
get
the line.
Ghost
He's
as
doing
well.
donuts now, okay.
Yay!
Well done, Raptor, you
Donuts.
finished. Second race of the season, I think he's finished.
That is actually 2 points. He's got 2 points for being lapped 3 times.
Oh,
I
boy.
cannot believe what we've witnessed today. Unbelievable.
Oh, Joe's doing donuts
scenes.
with him.
Fair play.
You're gonna
You've driven
cross
for
the
that
line
long, you might as
together.
well.
Oh my god.
And across the line. It's like clapping when the plane lands. Well done, you finished a virtual race. And driver of the day, CJ Pants. I disagree. I mean, I think you just have to give it to MNK boy for his incredible performance. Well done. Great to have you here. It's the podium ceremony. We'll run through the results quickly, although we've had a lot of time to see how things ended. There's still probably going to be a few changes, so certainly I think the podium's pretty secure, so we don't have to worry about that. I just want to see how long the race was. The moment of truth as we move on to the results screen. The race time was as it loads. Oh, an hour! We did an hour.
Wow.
Oh, why have we just got so excited about that?
I mean, we were expecting an
hour and a half.
We were expecting the longest race in this league, so.
I mean, we hit an hour.
I'm gonna say,
so...
fortunately, it cleared up.
Yeah. If that was full wet for the whole race, that's probably 10 to 15 seconds a lap. So we'll probably be... wow. Anyway. Let's get into some interviews then. We've got MNK boy with us and GSR Riles with us. Let's start with MNK boy, because you absolutely ran away with that. That was flawless under the most crazy and difficult circumstances I've perhaps seen at Singapore. Talk us through your race, because I'm sure you were confused as anyone at the start. But you did so well on the intermediates. Unfortunately, you lost the lead. You got it back, though, and you controlled it from there.
Yeah, I didn't know what was happening at the start. I mean, I thought it's a glitch. It's only at me. I was looking at the chat and yeah, what is this? But if it wasn't a glitch and it was it's a new feature, then yeah, it's incredibly good, I believe. Actually, I like it. And yeah, the intermediate thing was very good, I believe. Yeah, I just made a mistake with the pit window, but yeah, Rice was very good, and I believe the time when we were battling with each other, I hope I left you, Rice, enough space. I mean, you left me enough, so I believe it was a very fair battle, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. Yeah, and after that, it was a bit boring. I was just concentrating not to hit the wall, and broke my front wing, and yeah, but I really enjoyed driving around here. So,
Well,
yeah, that's my opinion about it.
For your first race start of the season, I believe, to come in and smash it out the park with a race victory is impressive in itself. I mean, you haven't really had much opportunity to compare with the other drivers, but would you say you're the fastest here? Would you say that, you know, had you started the season properly in the first few rounds, that you'd be a championship contender here with ease?
I'm not sure about it. I would be a championship contender, and I'm sure that I'm not the fastest. I'm in a race against these drivers in other leagues, and yeah, I believe it's the track and the setup. I really like this track, and the setup is incredibly good. So yeah, I believe, yeah, Rise, the Communist, I believe Fructicos is also faster than me on most of the tracks.
Humble man.
Yeah, Squire, any questions for MNK boy?
No questions. Congrats, very dominant win today.
Thank you.
Alright, let's move on to GSR Riles then. P2 and I believe still the championship leads. But anyway, that's now 3 podium finishes this season, 2 wins, and a second place in those 5 races. Can't really complain with a P2 today, Riles. I mean, you weren't quite there on the slick pace, nor the intermediate pace, really. It just wasn't perfect in pace, but you didn't make any mistakes, and you got a well-deserved result. So how are you feeling?
I'm certainly kind of disappointed. MNK boy is just super quick around here. There was no way I was going to be able to keep up, and I was lucky enough to take that pit opportunity, and I got ahead of him, and I thought I could manage a gap, but unfortunately, like you said, my slick pace and also intermediate pace was just lacking. I didn't get a lot of practice in, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm happy with P2, and all in all, it was a good race. Very little mistakes. And congrats to MNK.
I believe, if my maths is correct, you've still got a slim lead in the Drivers' Championship lead. Red Bull, obviously with a great result here as well today, for sure keep the Constructors' Championship lead. I mean, after 5 races, we're about a third of the way into the season. How do you reflect on your performances?
Well, I'm definitely confident about the rest of the season, seeing how the start of the season has come. I really just got to be on my P's and Q's. Try not to make many mistakes in the next few races. Uh, Honestly, I'm surprised I've won as many as I have. I know I've got the pace, but I'm trying to minimize mistakes here and there. So yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Square, any questions from what Wiles? Riles.
Um, don't believe so. No. Clean race from
I mean,
both of you guys. Congrats, deserved on the results.
Thank you. Thank you.
I agree. Well done, guys. For being the cleanest out there, I guess, because everyone else seemed to have a really hard time there.
Yeah, these two were the only ones
Keeping it out
without
the wall.
penalties, unless you want to count Adam
Yeah.
Fav's AI.
I mean, that's seriously impressive. That is a massive statement to the rest of the league. This is how you should be performing the race like this, because you'll get those results. So yeah, congrats to you two once again. Been streaming for quite a long time, not as long as I would have expected today, but I mean, it's just been great fun when you look back at everything that's happened. When we've had the good battles on track, it's been a pleasure, and all of the instant memories and highlights that have been created from that one as well. I mean, I cannot wait to watch bits of this back, because that was just hilarious at times. But yeah, obviously tier 1 tomorrow, hopefully a smoother show. And that'll be the 6th round of the season, of course, tomorrow as well. So yeah, do join us then, because certainly we'll have a great race at Singapore. Next week it is the Italian Grand Prix here for Tier 2, and of course Tier 1. So do join us if you want to catch more Tier 2 next week. And yeah, tomorrow night for Tier 1, 5 PM UK time, 12 PM Eastern over in the States as well. So once again, thanks everyone for watching, and we'll see you next time.